Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. I was going to say Dragon Quest 11 again. So we're doing the Pixel Remaster of 4 because I have a way to play another version of 4. So at the moment in time, we're just going to do the Pixel Remaster. Well, the Pixel Remaster is still a good version of the game. How has everyone been? It's been a while since I've had to sit and record an episode for Let's Play in a long time. Because normally, I've been streaming a lot lately, and I had like the backlog of 11 episodes, like DQ 11 episodes. So now we're here with this. Captain, we will arrive at Baron shortly. Very well. The captain seems guarded down. After what we did, who wouldn't be? Orders are orders. Killing innocent people to get the crystal isn't right. So if you don't know, Final Fantasy IV was originally, I think, released on was it the SNES, I believe? I think. And it's getting got released on the GBA, the PSP, and the DS. The DS version being the hardest of the versions, and also I think the first Final Fantasy game I ever played. But it's a cult classic. This game's got re-released so many times on so many different platforms, but it's still such a good game to play. And I just wanted to play it because I was like, this game. I've done Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3 pixel remasters. I didn't voice over them because I didn't have a microphone at the time. So, the plan is, at one point I'm going to start redoing the games. The game after this, after Final Fantasy 4, is Kingdom Hearts 1 redo. The Red Rings are supposed to protect people, not harm them. That's enough. But Captain, surely you don't condone what we've done? All of you listen well. The raid of Mysidia was imperative for Baron's prosperity. The Mysidians know too much about the crystals. Their very possession of one is a threat to Baron. His Majesty ordered we obtain their crystals, and as soldiers of the Royal Air Force, we are sworn to obey. Captain. So after this, it's going to be Kingdom Hearts 1, and then I haven't decided what I'm going to do afterwards. Captain, monster sighted, dead ahead. But if you want to catch me live and sort of have like a better idea and like a more live saying, the Twitch channel, twitch.tv / Kingdom Zelda 9. I tend to do like regular live streams with my friends Case Itachi and Zeno the Ark. But anyway, enough about this. Let's play this game for a bit. So basically, much like the other ones, the other Pixel remasters before this, Final Fantasy IV again got remastered for that. I think it was originally for mobile devices and then got re-released onto Steam, PS4, and Xbox One, and I think Nintendo Switch as well. Ugh. Are you all right? We've got more hostiles. Damnation! I don't have control over these battles. These are just auto battles. I don't have control of them. I'm not clicking anything. You can see there's no menu coming up. So it gives me like a lot of time to chat and basically be able to catch up on what you guys have missed. Because the last episodes I recorded for 11 were in the beginning of June, I believe. We're now like towards the end of the June. So for context, this episode is being recorded on Sunday, the 22nd of June. I'm not going to voice these cutscenes because I just want to talk for a bit. So I tend to record like 4 or 5 episodes a piece. For 11, it was more like I do like 6 or 7 episodes, and then they just drop my controller. But yeah, like a lot's happened in between 11 finishing and this. So for context, I fully beat DQ11 before the Switch 2 came out. Well done. So the crystal is now ours. The Mysidians put up no resistance. In fact, they were completely defenseless. Is this pity, I perceive? Come, Captain, His Majesty awaits. So for about a month, I had a backlog of DQ11 videos just ready to come out. And the only thing I had to do was create thumbnails and upload them. Now, I don't mind it having a bit of a backlog because obviously it's good. It gives me time to relax and do my own thing. I spent time streaming. I built the stream up. If you'll excuse me, Captain, I must speak to His Majesty in private. Please wait here. It did feel like I was sort of like the channel sort of got backburned. I did upload stuff to the channel other than the DQ11 videos. Your Majesty, I'm afraid Caesar can no longer be trusted. He clearly questions your authority. He does. Your counsel is well heeded, Baigan. But so long as I obtain the crystals, Cecil's transgressions matter little. Send him hit. Yes, Your Majesty. So I uploaded the Darksiders 1 Platinum run. I've got the Darksiders 2 trophy stuff ready to come onto the channel. Just I needed to time to upload it. I did 10 as well. Final Fantasy 10. Literally, I grinded, stat maxed, did everything in that game. That got put onto the channel, as well as Spyro 2 Platinum as well. So the channel has had stuff put on it that were more recent, but in terms of Let's Plays, I haven't recorded probably since the end of March, April, May, probably mid-May, late May, I want to say. And I kind of like I was looking forward to this because I do have like sort of planned Let's Plays. I have like the Let's Plays planned, and then I do also have the like Twitch channel planned out. It's quite nice. I do have like both planned out. I always like seem to think like, right, if I plan it out a bit better, I can sort of like make I do sort of like I always sort of have like plans out in my head. I got like distracted by the story because I forgot what was happening. But yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time. The episodes for Final Fantasy IV aren't going to be as long as DQ11's videos were, because DQ11 was like a long story, and I think if I fit that into half-an-hour episodes, like one episode wasn't going to be like it half an hour. Like you weren't going to do a lot. When you think like some episodes were literally just me playing cutscenes, and it was sort of like there's where am I going? It's going to take too long. I think we can get these now. Yeah, we can. Ether, Tent, and Gil. So I was like, if I did them for half an hour, we'd be here for too long. The Let's Play was is I think 75 episodes long, which to date is my longest Let's Play. I think Kingdom Hearts 2 was 65 episodes long. But the joy with Kingdom Hearts 2 is that like obviously like it's still like a long JRPG. And so is DQ11. DQ11 obviously is a bit longer. Had I done the episodes for DQ11 at half an hour a pop, it would have probably doubled. And I was like, I can't really justify having half an hour episodes. That I didn't. I wouldn't want to watch 140 episodes. And I wouldn't want to make you guys watch 140 episodes as well. I'm not done with DQ11. If you want, like, I've started streaming, and the reason I've started streaming, or one of the reasons I started streaming, is because, and one of the reasons I started streaming is because I wanted to, like, the stuff you can do on streams, which feel better in more of a live setting. So, for instance, like challenge runs, I can do in more of a live setting. So I have an idea that like later on down the line, because I'm not going to do it just now. That I will probably at one point replay DQ11, but with some draconian quests equipped, or probably the Shy Pox draconian quests, I think it's called. Simply because that it's easier in a live setting. It's more fun and more like enjoyable to have that in a live setting than it is to have that in a sort of like a short form in like a video, in like a let's play, because you guys get to see more of what happens. I don't cut stuff out this episode out of my let's plays. I was trying to try to keep it as like one to one as it is, just because I don't want to cut things out. I don't want you guys to feel like I'm cutting things out, that you're missing things. If I do something, it's more live and genuine. But yeah, it's more like fun, and I do like I don't plan on stopping like let's plays anytime soon, because I enjoyed this format of me sitting and playing a game, which is my hobby, and having you guys watch Anyway, let's talk about the game. So we are playing as Cecil, legendary Dark Knight of Baron, and his good friend, well, his best friend, I think. Well, yeah, is his best friend, Kane Highwind. I didn't voice the cutscenes because there's a lot. I will be voicing the cutscenes as we go on. And so, the Dark Knight Cecil was stripped of his command as captain of the Red Wings, and the Master Dragoon Kane headed for the Foggy Valley and the village of Mist. Pretty similar to every other Final Fantasy game, we do get like a little introduction. I think we don't get an introduction for any of the Final Fantasy after this one. Like, we don't get like the scrolling text. The advent of the airship marked the realization of Baron's dreams, but also the birth of its militarism. With its Royal Air Force, the Red Wings, Baron soon reigned supreme. Militarism. Can't pronounce that word. But that's okay. But yeah, I did buy the Switch 2. For those who catch the live streams, you would have saw me play the Switch 2. You would have saw me play Mario Kart World, which is like a really fun game to play. Like the innovation in Mario Kart World is so unique. And I also started the Wind Waker Blind live stream because I've never played Wind Waker. I've only played a few Zelda games, Wind Waker being one I haven't played. So it's always tons of fun. I have started to stream Final Fantasy 14 with my friends Kia and Zeno. While just like because I wanted to play that game for a while, and it was always one of those games I was like, I want to play it. I don't have I wanted to play it, but I didn't want to delve into MMO, and I didn't want to do it alone. And I was like, well, and then my friend Kia was like, in our Discord chat, she was like, does anyone want to play FF14 with me one time? And I was like, I wanted a reason to play it, so might as well play it. But let's explore the town first, because I think we can get some stuff. What the default speed to run? We do in this game. We do get like bonuses, like encounters off, encounters on, and I think it's at config. Boost encounters on EXP. We'll double the EXP and double the amount of gil. Not that I think I've never needed to grind in the original. Oh, the door's is the door locked for everything? Not locked for the item shop though. I don't think we'll need anything because we've got a 10, but we'll buy another one just in case. I've never needed to grind in this game. Well, the original version of 4 anyway. Like I said, this game 4 has been re-released several times. Finally, we get our own battle. We can actually control the battle. As you saw, every character has their own like unique kind of a unique attack. Everyone can normal attack, and they get their own ability. Kane's is jump. Cecil's is darkness. Dark Knight is an ability that will attack all characters, all monsters on the screen at a cost of Cecil's life. But we can also normal attack. Jump does the same as what it does in like basically any other Final Fantasy game. The character leaves off screen, becomes immune to I think every type of damage. I don't know if you can hit him with a magic spell. Oh, I think I might be thinking of Pokemon with fly, and you can still hit them with thunder, and I think blizzard. I don't know. But we're not gonna like spend a lot of time. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time talking about like the Twitch channel because the Twitch channel is something that like if you guys wanted to see it, you could like go to Twitch and see it. We do get the return the map function, basically telling us what we can see. We do have the world map, which tells us the chests and items, and for the locations we've been in. I'm not gonna go for every item. I am gonna go for every summon, similar how I did in like in 3 and in like 2. Well, in Final Fantasy 3, because we didn't have any summons in Final Fantasy 2. Why I just got like every summon. I had like such an annoying time with Final Fantasy 3 though, because before. So yeah, after Final Fantasy 3, and I think Mario RPG was the one after that. I think I did Mario RPG afterwards. I had like, so it was after Final Fantasy 3, and I think I didn't do Mario RPG directly afterwards. I might have done it directly after. I don't know if I waited or not. I had so many issues with my computer. Well, I used to record off a laptop. And the laptop, for whatever reason, just would freeze whenever I got to the World of Darkness in Final Fantasy 3, or there would be some sort of issue. And it was either I was going to have I either had an issue fighting one of the 4 final bosses, one of the Dark Crystal bosses, or when I was fighting the World of Darkness itself. So no matter what happened, and I think the 3rd attempt, I managed to finally either I managed to record and then put out the episode. It took me 3 attempts. So you guys only seen the 1 attempt. That for me was the 3rd attempt. And then that was the time when I was I could really need to sort of upgrade from recording off a laptop to recording on a computer. So I thought I can't really record on a computer. I can't really record on a laptop. Setting the default animation speed to running literally just increases my encounter as well. It does increase the encounter, similar to the Final Fantasy game. And I think most other RPGs where you have random encounters, if you run in the field, you tend to attract more attention. Pokemon does the best at explaining how you attract more attention. It's because you're making louder noises, I think, basically. And I always thought is that you were making loud noises, so the enemies were more attracted to you. Got eye drops. I don't think I'll need to use them in this dungeon. Let's see if we can get to the end. I know there's a tent point somewhere. I think. Maybe not. We don't have the use of MP just yet.
Ooh, that was.
Let's start voicing the cutscenes while we talk about the game. Apologies, by the way, if you hear me breathing in through my nose or coughing. It's because I'm suffering with hay fever. Currently in the UK, we are experiencing a heat wave, and it is unbearably hot. Could that be the Phantom Beast of the Mist Valley? I forgot you can change character. You ain't the Phantom Beast of the Mist Valley. You were just 4 goblins. Yeah, 4 holds a special place in my heart because it was the first Final Fantasy game I played. Albeit the first Final Fantasy game I played was this game, and it was the DS version, which significantly increased the difficulty of, I think, every boss in the game.
Knights of Baron. Who are you? Leave now. Suffer the consequences. Know yourself.
Choose to ignore one. Yes.
You have to get to Mist. We're not turning back. So be it. The mist is gathering.
Yeah, every boss in Final Fantasy IV DS had, I think, basically an all-round buff, which made it really annoying. We can turn on auto battle, which I think just redoes the previous animation. But this is the Mist Dragon, the very first boss in the game. If you don't want to count if you don't want to count the fights that we had, on the airship, but we didn't control them in the DS version. I think in the PSP version as well, I think you do end up controlling that. There are differences. Don't attack when it's in its mist form because it will unleash a powerful attack. There'll be no trophies popping in this Let's Play, by the way. I've platinumed this. I've platinumed every Pixel Remaster game that there is because I enjoyed the game so much. This fight isn't too difficult. As long as you don't attack when it's in mist form, this fight should go down pretty easily. Again, with it being the first boss fight. You shouldn't really have issues with it. I think it should be close to death. But yeah, the DS version did change a lot of things. In my opinion, the best version of Final Fantasy IV to play is the PSP version. I know it does tend to go for quite a lot of money. This Cole missed its ultimate attack. And then actually did a lot more damage than I thought it did. Not gonna drag my PS. Sweet. Basically, yeah. It's in my opinion, for the PSP version of 4 is the best version of 4 to play. Simply because it has all the stuff. It has like it's the newly translated version. It has all the GBA stuff in it, and it is really fun to play. And it also is the complete collection, so you do have the interlude story and the After Years story, which is a sequel to this game. I'm not going to talk much about like the After Years because it's like not just yet anyway. I feel like people who play 4 know a lot about the After Years. This is not going down as easy as I thought it was. The dragon turned into mist. I mean, it doesn't tend to attack a lot regardless, so it should be like really easy to fight. I also feel like doing Twitch has allowed me to grow more as like a commentator of video games. Like whereas before, I'd struggle to find things to say. Whereas like now, if I do it on Twitch as well, I don't shut up half the time. There we go. I was like, oh, please die. Because not that I have like an episode length I want to get to, but we are going to end the episode off once we leave this game. Because again, making like hour-long videos for this one is probably going to like shorten the video length. But there we go, guys. This has been Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster. In the next episode, we're going to continue on to the Village of Mist. I hope to see you guys then. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, stay awesome, and more importantly, stay safe. Bye.